Morning world, welcome to Thursday 18th of May and a medieval castle. But that's not what we're working on. We're working on this fella. You having fun up there, Ewan?
Oh yeah,
good. Hey? Hey?
Pretty sweaty.
Sweaty?
Yeah.
God, it's not even warm yet.
It is when you're climbing up a big tree.
Oh, you'll be all right. Right, so he's hooked up there, so don't leave the pressure on.
Yeah.
So if you want to tidy that cut up while you're there, Ewan.
Yeah, and then I'll go down and...
Yeah, so tidy that one up. Yeah. So Mikey can hold this where it is.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere, and then you're going to have to either kick it off or come down and cut it up in bits down here.
Go down and cut it off a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so just tidy the wound up and then you can come on down then. Okay, all right, so because there is a fairish old split, so you can't pull it from this side.
No.
All right, you can have a cut of loads of logs out of it, ain't you?
Oh, quite a few.
Yeah, all right.
I reckon, well, yeah. 2, 3.
All
It
right.
will depend on what, if you're taking kernel or yours.
Well, you can have both once he's on the floor, but it might be,
driveway,
yeah, it might be as easy for two of you to go on cutting this up, and then Martin can go on, if providing he can.
We've got 2 days anyway, so
yeah,
we can still do that.
That's half a day at their mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
As well. So,
I'd rather get this one down, cut up, and
well, once he's down,
clear it up.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So the tree is split down the middle, so we've got to make sure we pull both sides at the same time. And that is the reason he's coming down. Is that split that runs right down here. So we need to take this down before the split goes any further, then we can control the fall with a wedge at the bottom.
Okay, Mark.
Okay. Right, beech hedge. So I'm assuming it's that beech hedge. You're dead, but firm. Okay, and the laurel hedge. So the customer wants a bit more done, and I'm quite happy to oblige. Leaves are still a bit soft, so not quite yet. Hello you, you're right. Bless you, and we put him up the cedar because it's a nice easy job, but he doesn't actually do his formal use of a chainsaw on a tree training until next week. So we did chuck him in the deep end a little bit, although he has had some experience with Simon, but he does have a fair bit to learn yet. Right, okay. Onwards and upwards, we are going to Tother farm to look at cattle. Hello you. Hello you. Hello you. We've already walked around this lot once. And just come back and check the microphone. The microphone's not turned on, so I'm gonna have to go and do it all over again. Challenge accepted. Come on, out of the way. Anyway, they are chewing this off out here. They haven't chewed it all off. Biscuit. They haven't chewed it all off. There's still patches of Timothy and that they haven't even gone close to yet. So they're not hungry. They are naughty though. Come on, behave yourself. So this is a footpath down through here, and I dare say a lot of my neighbours walk their dogs down here. So it's quite likely that one or two dogs have upset my cattle. We don't get this at home with my animals. Okay, right. So basically, these animals are happy. I'm not going to go right back up there again. We'll just go out in this field. Oh shh! We'll just go out here. They can't get you. So we've got what the funky farmer would call hell of a crop of grass out here. I mean, that gate over there, I can see the top 3 bars. Everything below that, they're all gone, out of sight, covered by grass. So yeah, this is the gateway, so it's shortest here, but this is up well past the knee out there. So we've got this piece here to cut, a little bit next door, the 7 acres over there to cut, and the 11 over there. If it's all like this, we're going to get the majority of our feed, winter feed, off the first cut. It's not first cut. Problem is it's going to seed, as you can see. So a lot of the energy of the plant is now going into the seed head rather than in the leaf, but with a bit of sunshine, I still reckon there's plenty of energy enough left for Dexters anyway. They don't need as much as the dairy cows. Will we get a second cut off this? Probably, maybe. Maybe off of these 2. But I think what we're going to do is after we've cut this, we'll let the cattle back into the big field. They can have the headlands, everything around the hedges and under the trees, they can have that. We'll see how this recovers. A lot depends on what the weather happens this summer. If we get a really long, dry summer, we may not get a second chance. We can't bale this until next Thursday, Friday at the earliest. That's as soon as I can get a baler. So I'm mowing possibly Monday, Tuesday next week. Again, seeing what the weather does, because there's a question mark of a bit of rain on Tuesday. So we'll just see. I've got a lot to cut. And it's all spread out all over the place. So there's what, sort of 16 acres here to do. There's 15, 19, 20 acres to do at Regis, and probably about 18 acres to do at home. So it's all scattered all over the place. I'm not going to get it all done in one go. I think I'm going to concentrate on getting this done over here first, baled, and then home second. Unless, of course, plans are changed for whatever reason. So the one thing is if we are forecast a really hot week, 10 days after next week, I may not wrap this. I might put it in the hay. It means I have to take it all home straight away. I can't store anything here, and lots of backwards and forwards, up and down with bales, but needs must. Whatever works out best. I'd rather make hay. It's a lot cheaper to make. It's a lot cheaper to get rid of the waste. And this lot seem to prefer it over silage. They're not that fussed about silage, or never have been. Oh yeah. And the cost of the wrap, and the extra work with the contractors to, actually come out and wrap it and move it, and yeah. Hay would be great. If I have to wrap it, then so be it. Come on then, we've got to run the gauntlet again. She's a little heifer, that one. No, not effer, heifer. Although in saying that, she's probably a little effing heifer, because she has definitely got a naughty streak in her. Ain't ya? Yeah. She gonna come bowling up behind me like she did last time? We'll see. Go on then. We'll leave those bullies behind, shall we? God, it smells like a bloody urinal in here. I reckon someone walks their dog down here every day and takes a piss in the hedge here. Stinks. Nasty. Ooh. Are you bricking it, Dave? This is nicking my bricks. Hey? Oh, there's a compressor in the barn if you want to pump him up. Yeah. Yeah. All right, famous Dave. Is it warm enough for you?
Lovely, isn't it?
Hey?
Lovely, isn't it?
I was bet you'd say be better on the beach.
I will be tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
About now.
Is it? On the beach?
Well, close.
What? With one of them, perhaps?
Oh, many of them. One.
Multiples of. Less sticky.
Bubbles fixed in this one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Was it upside down before, was he?
It's just solid.
Yeah.
You
A solid bubble.
Like that, the bubble stays in the middle.
Perfect, yeah. I'd always get it straight. That makes every guess a good guess.
Move there.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. They're not quite 8 inches, those bricks.
Oh no, they're short.
425.
Is it? Biscuit's not happy. I've left her in there, it's too hot. There is a chance I might have to come out of the van for 20-30 minutes where I'm going now, and I don't want to leave her in here if it's too hot. It is. What is the temperature? The temperature is 20 degrees C. So that's 20 degrees C outside. Inside, I could easily reach 30. See you soon. Ta-ta. Be good. Right, so Dave and Dave are on. We're out of the ground now. So Dave's not here tomorrow or the beginning of next week. So wherever we get to today, that's it for, well, to the middle of next week. But yeah, this is going on okay. Lots of comments about the bog, about, you know, am I going to open it up to walkers and the postman and anybody else who wants it? Well, no. I mean, it's going to have a proper front door on it that's lockable, and the guys will have a key for it, and I'll have a key for it, and there'll be a spare key. So it's a case of it's there really predominantly for my staff. If we get a visitor to the farmyard who needs the loo, then we have the facilities that are available. But no, it's not designed as a public toilet. No. Anyway, I'm off to Barclay now. I've got to pick up some chain oil for the tree team. They did tell me a couple of days ago that we're getting very low on chain oil. We use a bio chain oil, which recently has caused us a problem because the last batch we got, the rats love it, and they have found their way into the tool shed and chewed their way into the pole saw reservoir, chain oil reservoir, and I think one of the other saws as well. They've been chewing at the saw, trying to get the oil that's for chain lubrication. So I've rung our suppliers, Lubriserve. I'm going down to see them now actually, to see if there's an alternative bio oil that the rats won't want. They won't like it. And they're looking into that because I'm not sure if it's something they've come across before or if someone's asked that question before. So whether something can be added to the oil, something like Bitrex or something like that can be added to keep the rats out of it. Not that I'm sure if Bitrex would work for them, because I think they actually add that to rat bait sometimes. But it's one of those things, if we've got a real issue with rats destroying our machinery because we're trying to be ecologically friendly with a biodegradable chain oil, we might be forced to think about, I'm not going to go down that road straight away, to think about going back to a mineral based oil. Now I'd rather not do that, because if we're working near a watercourse or something, the biodegradable stuff is far more ecologically friendly, and even in our own wildlife and countryside policy, we have our own policies for dealing with that. It is quite a large part of our ecological policy, so I really don't want to have to rewrite that. But yeah, rats chewing chainsaws, who would have thunk it? I think Lubriserve could do with a new sign. It's a bit faded. Holy Mahoney. I nearly coughed up a ghoulie. So I bought, they didn't have big barrels, so one 20-litre barrel of chain oil, this is lubrication for chainsaws, was £65 for 20 litres. And I also bought some Superfarm 1030 engine oil for the tractor, 20 litres, that was 50 quid. So in total with the VAT, well no, excluding VAT was £114.82, with VAT was £137.78. And now I'm not complaining about Lubriserve. I mean, at the end of the day, I know oil is expensive wherever you go. I know it's all blinking expensive. I know when we went up to the Arb show the other week, I mean, 20-litre barrels of oil were going for like 80 odd quid. I'm not sure if that was plus or including VAT, but so I know it's all expensive, but core blimey. When I think that last year I bought 205 litres for of chain oil, I think it was 480 quid including the VAT. I mean, that there is a lot of because there's a bio oil, it comes from stuff like oilseed rape and that, and earlier in the year the prices for rape went absolutely mental. I mean, we were looking £800-900 a tonne ex-farm, no, out of the barns. It's come right down now. In fact, the market's dropped out of oilseed rape for a minute. It'll come back, but yeah, right now it's I think Eastern Europe, Russia and maybe even China are flooding the market with stuff they've had stored from since last year. It won't be the best quality, but there's lots of it suddenly appearing from everywhere. So right now, wheat, commodity prices and oilseed rape and all sorts all come down. So If anybody has been hoping to make a few extra quid by hanging on to it longer, that could well come back and bite you in the arse. So, right, so I now have the oil to service the tractor. I got some at home, but I didn't think I had enough, and I just wanted to get a fresh barrel to make sure I had enough to change the blood on the tractor. Not going to do the filters this time, just the oil. And I've also bought 20 litres of chain oil for the guys, so yeah, scary expensive. So I got a funny feeling we might have to be putting our prices up a bit. So insurance has gone up, wages has gone up, fuel, oils, everything, service costs, spare parts, everything has gone right up, and we've resisted putting our prices up as far as the tree company is concerned, especially as it's so quiet. But we may have no choice before long, because otherwise I'm basically doing it for nothing. So, and I would like to earn a few quid out of it, you know, after 30 odd years of running a business. It would be nice if it could actually, you know, pay me some sort of wage. A bit.